Hi everyone, and welcome to our 5-minute webinar series where we're trying to give you valuable information on top trends and insights in the security workforce management in about 5 minutes. So we're coming down to the last of our video series on pay rate and bill rate. Last time we tackled GovCon, and today we're going to be looking at how location impacts these rates. As we've done in every video in the series, let's give you a little bit of background on our analysis. We decided to take a look at the shifts across the physical security industry back on December 2019. So we felt it provided a good sample set for our analysis, combining both normal volumes and increased volumes. We analyzed about 200 guard firms across 500 divisions, managing 12,000 unique clients. From that group, we looked at 83,000 security officers working over 2 million shifts. From that set of data, we were able to review and analyze the pay rates and bill rates for all different types of aspects. It's important to note that this data, again, is aggregated, it's anonymized, and it's generalized for security and privacy reasons. So today, we're going to take a look at how the bill rates and pay rates are impacted across the United States. So it's interesting, it's not as cut and dry to examine these bill rates and pay rates by state. And there's a few reasons for this. And one of it is it depends on the type of the operation. You're going to find that some states have a local industry or an agency or even a few key client types that are going to warrant a different rate. For example, we know that states that have legalized cannabis have higher premiums on their guards, and this is a growing trend, just as some other states have higher volume of technology centers or government agencies that command premiums. Another consideration is the corporate divisions might have higher rates because of who they are. If you're one of the big 5 security firms and you're operating in a satellite office, you can command a higher corporate rate to other states if the client is willing to pay for your premier services. Last thing is population density and crime centers factored into these rates. In less populated areas, you may have less resources and need to get more competitive on your rates. And in higher risk areas with crime rates higher than the national average, you may see a spike in rates to provide additional services. So there's a lot of factors to consider. So in looking at the data from our reported posts, we have seen higher pay rates in the coasts and some areas in the Midwest. Colorado and Oregon are going up in these rates because cannabis is legal in these states. So we're starting to see some movement here. Most all security guard pay rates are definitely above their state's prevailing minimum wage, which is a positive sign for the industry. Moving on to the bill rates, we're seeing a similar trend in this area. A lot of what we saw was really dependent on not just the pay rates to dictate where you bill, but also industry sector and the type of industries that were contracting with the security firms. This is something I think we want to explore as we refine our analysis in future segments here. I also wanted to throw up the most recent FBI crime stats by city size. What I think is interesting while the overall crime rates are going in the right direction, we do see some increases in theft and assault, which can be a reason for more private security in metro areas. Is it a trend related to commercial security or not? More analysis is definitely going to be needed here. So that brings our pay rate and bill rate series to a conclusion. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more 5-minute videos around other topics within our industry. And I also want to thank TrackForce Valiant and SilverTrack for providing support and solutions for this type of data. Now, if you want to download the full report with all the information about what we've been talking about, you can do so by clicking on the link in the description below. And last, if you like this series and want to get notified when we release more, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. Thank you again, and have a great day.